So, here it is, the end of week 3. The belt strapped tightly around me, holding it close. Scored 189 points. And I'm wearing the jersey. See, Aaron Rodgers, I'll support him. But fudge the man. Really? 5 TDs? 5? Wow. Did you really need to go back out there to put up that 5th TV? No, you should have ran the ball. That was shenanigans. So congratulations, Dana. You won your shenanigans. I would rather have scored 68 points and you scored 194 and been blown out of the water and not have a shot, versus scoring 189 points and still fearing for my fantasy life. Robbie Gould, all you had to do was kick a field goal or something, and we would have. Well, folks, here it is. A lovely week 3 in review. A painstaking, terrible, awful week 3 that I don't think I'll ever forgive. I did say fudge Aaron Rodgers, but I'll still support him. But seriously, fudge him. I get it. Packers over fantasy. If it was a last-second touchdown to win the game, yes. But to go up by 28, no. Unnecessary. Yobo Goya, one day I will learn how to say that name right. 3-0 defeated the Kamish, who falls to 1-3 Karam, leads that series 3-1. The Jimmy Jab games proves in 3-0, defeating North Winnetka High, who's only 3. 68 points. Only 68 points. I tripled that and I still lost. How bad is that? So Andy, and you need a new name, man. You need to change your name pronto. Sam B now leads this series 3-0. Cutler's Uterus gets the victory over Tony Romo's clavicle. So Cutler, Bob improves to 1-2, while Sam J falls down to 0-3. This was a good game. Let's tell you, look at that high-scoring affair. Both would have crushed Andy, or Sam J, you would have crushed Andy. How bad does that feel? Bob, you lead the series 4-2. Big for the Slaughter improves to 1-2, defeating Motive Yarn, who falls to 1-2. That series is now tied. 78 points, not a really strong showing for John, but somehow 78 points, but still won. Like, I don't mean to pick on Andy. I know Andy has a lot going on, but seriously, only 68 points. I don't think in the history, I'm going to look it up next week, I don't think in the history of the league that we've ever seen just 68 points. I seriously think this baby might be the good luck charm. The Super Bowl baby improves to 3-0, one game away from getting back to that Fables 500, defeating T. Luke's Trashers 2-1. Last week, Kyle finally got a victory against Katie. This week, he gets a big victory over Travis, and Kyle in first place. He is looking like a strong favorite. So, good luck. Keep that going until we start falling apart here. I just do not want to talk about this disaster of a game. Dana's Lost Causes proves a 1-2 with a 194.32 beating of two-time world champion, who drops to 2-1 with 189.38. I would rather score 68 points and watch my opponent score 194 than me score 189 points and lose to 194 due to Aaron Rodgers dropping 45 and Steve Smith dropping 45. Who the hell is Steve Smith? But Dana, congratulations on me being your first victory. I feel like I am the Brewers and you were a new pitcher called up from the minors, because that's what happens. They always seem to get crushed by pitching they've never seen before. So good one there. And now, Dana, good news. You're at 1-2 lifetime in the league at a .33 stat, meaning that you have a better all-time winning record than Andy, who has a all-time winning record of .247. So you got out of the cellar, and you're back on there. So congratulations. So there's week 3 for you, all in review, with the pick'em and everything. I will say this, folks, friendly reminder, I keep doing the pick'em. It's important. I wouldn't say it's a disagreement. We're still ironing out the details of what we want to do for it. Pick'em was going to be integral Pick'em's going to be very, very integral to it, and I'm not really certain I want to do the NCAA tournament. It was fun, but there's so many other things we can do that I want to keep going on and doing other stuff. But I kind of want to do the Olympics next year, but I'll go into reasons why I might not do it next video because I'm running out of time. So keep doing the pick'em. Also, the group text. Please remember, after 10 o'clock Central Time, ceasefire on the texting. Just as a public, courtesy to everybody. People have asked, people go to sleep, people have busy lives. If you do violate it, you will be reduced to number 12 in the waiver wire. So remember that. You don't want to lose number 2, you lose your number. So here we go, folks. All that negative aside, let's go ahead and look at week 4. Here is our week 4 preview. Thanks Rogers 5 TD 2-1, projected to beat the Commish 1-2. The series, Eric leads the series 7-5. Someday I will watch the episode that you suggested, Kara, and learn how to say Yobogoya. I've heard it because I've seen every episode of the league except for this year. You're 3-0, projected to beat North Whitaker High. You're 0-3. I know, Andy, you're probably saying, I'm just not changing my name because it upsets you. Yeah, sure, it upsets me because I can't say it or really care to say it, but nonetheless, you only scored 68 points, so the joke's on you because you're still losing. In a narrow game matchup here, the Jimmy Jab Games avoids Rob Gronkowski. The Jimmy Jab Games 3-0 takes on T. Luke's Thrashers 2, who are 2-1. Sam B leads the series 1-0. Ladies and gentlemen, like I talked about at the draft party, this is officially Travis' 100th match in the league. Our league has lasted 100 games long. Congratulations to our league. Even though it's not her name right now, I still want to keep this because she deserves it. It's a one-time Victory Tuesday. 1-2. Projected to be Can't Make Fun of My Wife, who was also 1-2. Obviously, the Harvey Bowl 1 series is tied. Bob, you're going to learn what it's like to lose to your wife like Eric and I have done. You may not be able to make fun of your wife, but I'll tell you this, your wife will be able to make fun of you Tuesday morning. Tony Romo's Clavicle, 0-3, is projected to get a win versus Pig for Slaughter. So get that win, Tony Romo's Clavicle. Katie leads the series 4-3. Can the ship be righted in the mode of urine, who's 1-2? Can they give a dominant right now projection beat over Super Bowl baby 3-0? The series is tied 3 apiece. If Kyle gets the win here, Kyle will be at 500 again overall. He'll fight his way back. So come on, mode of urine. Let's not get Kyle there. So not only, so there's your week 4 preview. Good luck there to everybody, including Eric, who's going to crush me. So not only is there the new belt, which I will always proudly wear, and one day you'll see me roaming around the hallowed sacred corridors of Lambeau Field with it. But there are 2 new trophies to be won. The Pig for the Slaughter trophy goes to the person that has scored got the most points scored against. Last year, it went to Kara. So congratulations, Kara. You do have a trophy besides the consolation trophy, which, Eric, we should make a consolation trophy, shouldn't we? A trophy that says, hey, you're the winner of the losers. Look into that. So, Kara, congratulations. And then, which is my favorite trophy, not only because I won it last year, but it is just the greatest thing. It's the Jonathan Moxon trophy. It is the one who gets scores the most points. Like I said last year it's me, so I get to hold on to Kelly, and soon in the video will be the Jonathan Moxon trophy, along with eventually I should get Dwight up here. There's enough room for Dwight the bobblehead, right? Eric loves that. Did I ever tell you my theory how Varsity Blues is based off the Green Bay Packers of 1993. Hang on with me. Lance Harper, right? Paul Walker, late Paul Walker. What number is he wearing? Number 7. All, good quarterback, leading it, hurts himself, right? Out comes this nobody, hot shot, gunslinger. He plays by his own rules. He's not going to listen to coach. No way. You're not going to listen to Bud. He's going to do his own thing. Johnny Moxon. What number was Johnny Moxon wearing? 4. Right? Don Majkowski was 7. He goes down. In comes the gunslinger who does his own thing. Jonathan Moxon. Telling you, Varsity Blues is based off of the Green Bay Packers. So this year, in the running, Sam J, congratulations. You are currently in the running for the Pigs for the Slaughter with 477 points. And I am still holding on to the lead for the Jonathan Moxon scoring trophy with 489. So now let's look at some other stats, because we're stat geeks here, right? Let's look at 3-0 versus 0-3. And what's your chances of getting this, the consolation, or the fabled dumper? In 2009, Chris was the only one started 0-3. He finished 8th, which was last place at that time. In 2010, Eric started 0-3. He finished 9th place. 2011, we started to see some big ones here. JB, Andy, and Sam J all started 0-3, finished 12th, 10th, and 9th respectively. Troy and Travis started off 3-0, and look at that, they were in the championship game. Troy finishing 1st, Travis 2nd place. In 2012, just 2 people finished. Andy 0-3, finished 11th. Bob was 3-0 and then went 3-7 for the rest of the way. He finished 10th. First time a 3-0 did not make the championship bracket. 2013, Eric and Kyle started off 0-3, but look at, they were in the championship bracket at the end of the year, finishing 4th and 6th. Jenny and Sam J started off 3-0. Jenny won, while Sam J again 3-6 and along the way and finished in 9th place. In 2014, Kara and Andy 4 out of 6 years, had started off 0-3, finished 7th and 11th, and then Katie and Bob 3-0. Remember, Bob was like 6-0. And he went 6-5 for the rest, or 5-0, and he went 6-5 the rest of the way. Finished 5th and 6th. So what does that mean for our 2015 participant? Sam J and Andy, again, back in 0-3. Like I said, Andy, this is your 4th time starting off 0-3. Sam B, Kyle, and Kara, all at 3-0. Should be JB in there too, and Dana in the 0-3 pile, but let's not put salt on old wounds. So in the history of the league, only 10 people have started off 0-3. As you can see, here's the breakdown. 2 have finished 12th, winning the dumper, Chris and I. 2 finished 11th, 1 10th, 2 9th, 1 7th, and then 2 people made it into 6th and 4th place. Bringing your total is that you have an 80% chance of making the staying in the consolation bracket, while you have a 20% chance of sneaking into the championship bracket. The pickings get even worse for teams starting off 3-0. Only 7 have done it in 3 lifetime, not including this year. So we're at 10 total this year. 2 have finished in 1st place, 1 2nd, 1 5th, and 1 6th. And then Bob and Sam J have 9th and 10th. So bringing your total is 71% chance of making the championship bracket, a 29% chance of slipping into the consolation bracket. A little less odd there. Well, folks, there it is. The bitterness that comes through about losing fantasy football. But in the end, still holding on to the hardware. And that's what's most important. Lastly, Eric, don't ever use "see you on the fantasy gridiron." That is my copyrighted infringement. You owe me a beer. Alright? So, there you go. Remember, do pick them. It's going to count. We still haven't decided what it's going to be. And also, don't text after 10. You will get reduced in your waiver wire. And we all know how important the waiver wire is. So, until next week, I will see you on the fantasy gridiron when Eric beats the bejesus out of me.